Open Source Prophetic and Tarot. I want to welcome each and everyone to my channel. I hope everyone is doing okay today, and I appreciate every single one of you, and just know that it's well appreciated over here. By you liking and subscribing to my channel, it helps me. This is too much. It helps me to grow and help me to expand. It helps me to get into the algorithm. So I'm trying to get 1 or 2 the most, no more than that at a time. All right, 1. All right, my first one is King of Pentacles. All right, we need 3 so we can figure out what's going on. Next one is 8 of Wands. All right, we got 4. All right, King of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, the High Priestess, Justice. So whatever is going on within the court situation, it's going to work out for you. A King of Pentacles is coming in to help you, and he's coming in fast, and he's going to bring news towards you. So whatever someone is doing towards you that's going on in the justice system that you already picked up with your intuition, your hidden talents, this person's going to bring in you some news. So it's going to be a fair win-win situation for you. So whatever they think that they're doing towards you is not going to work out. See, 9 of Pentacles. Maybe they was trying to steal something from you. They didn't want you to become very prosperous. The Star. Maybe they didn't want to see you in the spotlight, so they was trying to block out something for you. They didn't want you to have this hope. They didn't want you to be very optimistic. So they tried to be corrupted and try to break everything from you, block everything from you, so you wouldn't be in this prosperous energy. But things is going to fare out well for you. Maybe this person was a lover, someone you was in love with. Page of Cups. Maybe this person want to come back in creative and act like they want to be your new lover because they want to block you. Maybe they have something that they want to do to you, so they want to come back around and act all lovey-dovey. They're trying to be very creative. But whatever they're planning is not going to work. See, it's not going to work because you're in your strength. You're not in a lower vibration. You're in power. So they're unable to do what they did to you in the past. 10 of Pentacles. See, they do not want you to complete this cycle and leave them behind because they want to take your inheritance from you. They want to block you so you wouldn't be able to receive this. 2 of Wands. See, you move forward and you have self-worth. You're caring for yourself. You're very strong. You're very powerful. So they're unable to trick you or block you out. See, Knight of Swords. They're being very strategic. They want to come in and change your life. So do not fall for it. Yes, they're very sneaky. Ace of Swords. You receive the mental clarity on this plan that they're planning to come in and do towards you. The Hangman. They want to hang you. They want you to be stuck and be indecisive. They do not want you to be able to move forward and move on. But you already moved on. See the World. You ended that lesson and you move on. They do not want you to be able to achieve something. So they're traveling towards you. The Emperor. See, they do not want you in this Empress energy. They didn't want you to be strong and powerful. So this is what's pissing them off. 9 of Cups. 9 of Swords. They wanted to have you burdened and stressed depressed and in anxiety. So this is what they're planning to do, or this is what they already have done. Or they see that you're doing well, so they want to try to come back in and redo. Let's see. I like when it falls. See, Two of Pentacles. They juggle you in the relationship, and they didn't want to share with you and balance resources equally. So you moved on bossed up, and you're doing things on your own. You're in your Empress energy. You're doing it all by your goddamn self. Queen of Wands. Yeah, they was doing with this person, a Queen of Wands, because she didn't like that you're very confident. She wanted to block you because you're a very confident person, and she's a lustful person, very passionate person. Four of Cups, they're feeling unfulfilled because you're someone that's meditating, so they want to come back in and disrupt your peace by bringing you a gift. Six of Cups, this person is from the past, and they're having memory about you. Page of Swords, they're spying on you, but you're very aware of what they're doing. 10 of Wands. See, they want to stress you. They want to stress you, and they want to burden you with responsibility because they do not want to see you in this strong Empress energy, the Fool. So you moved on. You went on a new beginning and a new adventure. You're very optimistic about your fresh start. So this is what's making them mad. Three of Swords, they want to burden you and put you in loss. They want everything to fall apart for you. Queen of Pentacles, they do not like how undefined you are and how you're very resourceful on your own. You might have your ups, your downs, your struggle, but you're very resourceful on your own. You do it all alone. You make it work with what you have. Temperance, they do not like that you're in this balanced energy. You're just so balanced and have this healing energy. Three of Cups, they do not want you to be able to celebrate and attract new friendship or like-minded people. People that you can grow with the sun. They do not want to see you in this happy spirit, this joy, and this successful spirit. They do not want everything around you to become very successful and you attract success. They want everything to fall apart for you. I'm going to take only this one. Seven of Cups. This person had commitment issues, and they had abundance of issues. Abundance of options, I mean. So they was very lustful. They was all over the place. They really had some goddamn issues. Real issue. Lustful energy. See, Nine of Cups, your wishes is coming true, and your attack, someone tried to attack you or want to attack you. You're attracting contentment. See, I knew it. The devil. The devil wanted to attack you. See, it just blur out of my mouth like that. Yeah, because they're very greedy. They're obsessed. They're addicted with your energy. They're watching you. They're stalking you. The Hermit. But you gain the clarity from spiritual illumination by going inwards. And this is what helps you to move away from them. See, they want to wrap around you. They want to take you down. It didn't come out my mouth for no reason. I'm only taking the one that stands by itself. Six of Pentacles. They didn't want to give equal give and take. They only wanted to receive from you. They wanted you to be generous with them, but they didn't want to be generous with you or balanced with you because they want to drain your resources and drain your energy. It was a one-sided situation or relationship, how it is, whatever. I know a lot of people that's going through that kind of stuff in their relationship. Not a lot. Tower, that's why they're facing all this unwanted change in their life. Everything is falling apart in their life. They're going through major upheaval. They're losing jobs. They're losing homes, car. See, they didn't want you to have this King of Cups. Someone that's going to come in and support you, or someone that's going to be very supportive or in this very supportive energy. Ace of Pentacles, they try to block your promotion, your new job, or your new beginning. Three of Pentacles. Maybe if you're working on a skill, they didn't want you to be able to work in this skill. They wanted to block out. They didn't want you to learn this skill and maybe collaborate with other people. So that's why they tried to do all that to you to stop you. All right. Seven of Swords. They was very dishonest, sneaky, and they betrayed you. In this relationship, they told many lies about you. They had sneaky links, everything, the whole works. Five of Swords, they was a very bully. They stole your energy and they was very conflicted. They had a very conflictive energy. They drained you, constantly drained you. There we go. Page of Wands. Maybe this person is very creative and they want to come back in and go on an adventure with you. A Page of Wands. You know what that means already. The Magician. See, they didn't like that you have this vision and you were someone that's always creating something new, and how powerful you are and how balanced you are and how poised you are. So you're someone that's able to manifest. So they did not like this energy for you. That, see, you ended that situation and moved on and you transformed yourself and you became very powerful. Maybe you became a teacher, the Hierophant. Maybe you're someone that's very traditional or stick to traditions, or maybe you're someone that's married. You didn't conform to their BS, the Chariot. You move away from that and you became successful. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on, is becoming successful or it's already successful. Five of Wands. They sent you many challenges, many obstacles they place in front of you. They argue with you, want to fight with you. They're very conflictive. They have a very conflictive energy. Let's pick these. Four of Swords. Yes, in rest and solitude. You went inward to rest and went in solitude, and you had to heal yourself and recuperate so you could stand back in your strength and your power. There was a card in there that wasn't supposed to be in there, and it says release. So you release them. And look at that. Eight of Cups. You moved on and you let it go. You see that? Look at that. I didn't even know it was in there. King of Wands. See, they want to come back in very charming and try to be acting like they all lovey-dovey with you and stuff, because they want to charm you, because they want to block your destiny. They want to block your wheel of fortune, your good fortune, and your destiny. They want to take it from you. The Empress, they want to take your abundant energy and your abundance from you. They do not want to see you growing and bearing fruit. So they want to take everything because they're jealous. They're evil. But they're going to face judgment. Everything is going to fall down on them because this inner healing you went through, and this inner calling is helping you to be very strong and helping you to move forward. So they're going to face a major judgment. Page of Pentacles. They didn't want you to receive this raise, but whatever you're doing, you're very loyal to it. You're very focused on it. The Moon. See? They constantly send you spell work around the moon because they want to block you. They do not want you in this abundant energy, but your intuition helped you, and it helped you to break free from this illusion by figuring out their secrets. Three of Wands. Whatever you're working on, you're going to expand, especially if you're doing a business, a craft, or a project, anything to bring instability, you're going to expand, you're going to grow, you're going to elevate. Knight of Cups. See, someone is coming in with a romance proposal. Someone see who you are and they're attracted to who you really are. They see your words. A Knight of Wands. He's still being very free all over the community, giving his things to everyone, and he's still trying to be very creative to come back in towards you. Ace of Cups. He wants to block this marriage or proposal, so he wants to double back so he could block you off so you're unable to move forward. See, Four of Wands. He wants to come back home and celebrate with you because maybe you feel like home. Maybe he was very loving, caring, compassionate, so they're missing that. They're unable to find that anywhere else. Seven of Pentacles. They tried to delay your success because they didn't want you to become successful and they didn't want you to get rewards and receive accolades. So this is what they tried to block from you. Seven of one, but you have to protect your energy, protectiveness, and set boundaries and maintain those boundaries at all costs. Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you're someone that's very hardworking and you're manifesting